What is up guys, and welcome to another Red Dead Online video. Today I'm going to show you a new way to go and make money in Red Dead Online. In a previous couple of videos I did show you the best way to go and make money through doing stranger missions, and then I also did the exact same thing with dynamic events. If you missed both of those videos, I'll leave a link in the description down below for both of them. That way you can actually get an in-depth explanation of what exactly I'm doing to go and get the most money out of doing either a stranger mission or dynamic event. I will go across it briefly in this video, but it will only be briefly. When I found out how much money you can actually make through doing those stranger missions and also dynamic events, I wanted to try and link them in a route so that you can partner them up to go and get the most amount of money for a lengthy amount of time. This isn't a method that's going to get you instantly a grand within a couple of minutes. It will take some time, but you are being very, in fact, extremely efficient with how you're making money, because you'll be doing stranger missions, you'll be doing dynamic events, and you'll also be hunting. Now, if you've been watching my videos for quite some time, you would know that I've done many money methods in the past, which means I feel like I'm pretty comfortable with hunting in Red Dead Online. But unfortunately, I haven't got the best knowledge when it comes to events. I know how to do them and I know where a couple of them are, but I do not know where every single one is. Luckily for me, someone on Reddit, someone by the name of Third Legacy, did go and put this as a post last week on Reddit, which shows a lot of different events that are in Red Dead, and that it comes from different camps, different ambushes that have been in the game from day one, and then it's also got a few dynamic events in there as well. He does say that this was done by quite a few different people, so shout out to him, and also shout out to anyone that helped him. And he also states that it's not 100% complete, there may still be some other dynamic events. If you know any dynamic events that you have come across and you know their location, I would say definitely use them and put them within this method. Now that that's all out of the way, let me get into the video. So with this map and the fact that I know a bit about stranger missions already, of which ones give out the most money, the ones that you want to focus on is Black Bell, Aberdeen Pig Farmers, and Sadie Adler. Now, by looking at this map, if I was to go and do Sadie Adler, and the fact that I know the hunting grounds around there aren't the best, you're not going to be making as much money as if you was going to go and do Black Bell and Aberdeen Pig Farmers. So with that in mind, I drew out this route with the map that Third Legacy made to go and show you the different stranger missions that I was doing, as well as the route I was taking to go to each and every camp, the ambushes, the different escorts, the rescue, and also the other ambush, which is the dynamic events. It took me just over an hour to go through this whole route. It was a lengthy process. Not every single event that you go to will go and actually trigger. Sometimes you'll get there, nothing will happen, and you just move on to the next one. But with this route, I was hunting every single animal that I came across. Every time I saw a animal, a bird, anything, no matter what it was, I killed it. I stored a animal carcass on the back of my horse a few times, but unfortunately, when it came to dynamic events, when you had to go and rescue someone or escort them, you did have to go and take that carcass off, which meant I dropped it and then just put the person on the back of my horse. Some stranger missions as well did that, but the stranger missions in there are the Black Bell ones and also the ones for the Aberdeen Pig Farmers. There also is quite a few different stranger missions in Rhodes and also Saint Denis. I didn't do those because they have a lower pay rate with XP, gold, and also money per minute. So if you was going to go and spend the most amount of time in those stranger missions, you won't be getting the most payout compared to other stranger missions. If you were to go and do a Black Bell stranger missions, by the time that you went all the way around this route, all the way to the Aberdeen Pig Farmers, the Black Bell stranger mission will then be available again. And then once you go all the way back around, do the Black Bell stranger missions and head all the way back up to the Aberdeen Pig Farmers mission, the Aberdeen Pig Farmers mission will be available again. So you do not have to worry about that being grayed out. Every time I came across a gang ambush that triggered because I was there, or every time I came across a gang ambush because it was a dynamic event, or every time I came across a camp, I just try to complete it as quickly as possible. You cannot really extend those for a lengthy amount of time because eventually they will just fail. The dynamic event will get failed because the NPCs die, or maybe you will die in the camp or an ambush. I just try to do those as quickly as possible, get the money, get the XP, get the gold, and then get out there. Every time I went into a stranger mission, either it being Black Bell or the Aberdeen Pig Farmers, both of those are very good where you can extend the time. So wait until that timer goes down to the last 30, maybe 10 seconds, and then go and complete the mission. That way you're getting the most money, the most gold, and also the most XP. If you did watch that previous videos that I did to show you how to get the most money out of doing stranger missions, you also need to hunt. So go and complete the task for that stranger mission and then go off and do a bit of hunting. Because they are in such good locations with roads, you can always go over to Saint Denis and find an absolute gold mine when it comes to going to hunt for alligators and different birds. So you could always head over there to go and make some money. If you come across a dynamic event where you need to go and escort someone back to their house, workplace, anything like that, what you want to do is do a similar thing with the stranger missions. Sometimes you'll have other NPCs attacking you. That is perfectly fine, they are easy to take out, but what you want to do is make sure that you are getting the most amount of XP, money or gold by doing this dynamic event. And what you do is just take your time. Do not go to the location as quickly as you can. Go off hunting, just do a bit of hunting and try and get some stuff on the back of your horse. You won't be able to go and store a carcass on the back of your horse, but you can store as many hides as you want. You can go and get some feathers, meats, anything like that can be stored in your satchel and you will be fine. The difference between a dynamic event and a stranger mission is that the dynamic event will not have the timer at the top of your screen to say how long that you have left to go and complete the missions. But if it does take you too long, what will happen is a 5-minute timer will pop up on the top of your screen. At that point, that is when you can go and take the stranger back to the location that they require to go. Still, do not go and complete the mission straight away. Wait just a bit until it goes to the last 30 seconds and that timer goes red, and then go and complete the mission. Do the exact same thing for a rescue dynamic event as well, because a rescue dynamic event, most of the time you need to go and save them from some NPCs, and then you actually have to go and take them back to a location which they feel safe. Do the exact same thing, just go off hunting, go and do what you want. The timer will pop up when you go and take too long, and then wait for that time to go down to the last 30 seconds, and you'll still be making the most amount of money, XP and gold through doing that dynamic event. Like I said, this did take me just over an hour to go and complete this route. Not everything was triggered once I went past it. Obviously the stranger missions are guaranteed, but everything else is not guaranteed. Make sure that you are hunting. Kill every single animal that you come across, either it be in a stranger mission, either it be in a dynamic event, or whether or not you are traveling from one location to another just to go from one dynamic event to a stranger mission, or a dynamic event to another dynamic event, or a stranger mission to another dynamic event. Anything like that, just make sure that you are hunting. Obviously, if you know some locations where there's different animals, say a cougar, a bear, anything like that, definitely go and get that as well. Go and take a little detour just so you can go and make the most amount of money. But by linking this all together, this is the best way to go and make the most gold, the most XP and the most money. Most of the stuff that I go and show, it mainly focuses on money, but this does everything, and there is no way to go and beat it, as you are using so much within this game and so many different methods that we know work to go and get XP, gold and money, because we have tested it so many times on my channel, as well as other different Red Dead Online YouTubers that have tested it themselves. Anyway guys, this is the method that I've been using to make myself a lot more money in Red Dead Online. Obviously it does go and benefit XP as well as gold. This is a method that does everything. It's just that I value money more than anything in Red Dead Online at the moment, so I've been using it to go and get money. That is just what I've been focusing on. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.